There's fresh hope this morning in the search for missing Ballarat woman Samantha Murphy. Police investigating her disappearance are waiting for the results of forensic testing after finding a phone at a rural dam in the state's west. It's a major development in the investigation, which started back in February after Ms Murphy failed to return from a morning run.
22-year-old Patrick Oren Stevenson has been charged with her murder. Let's go straight to Nicholas Hines, who is near that dam in Buninyong, south of Ballarat. Nick, good morning. How did police find this phone?
Well, they say there was new evidence that prompted today's search. Of course, it's the first time we've seen searching in relation to Miss Murphy's body in quite a long time now. Yesterday, we saw officers and specialists from the Missing Persons Squad, including sniffer dogs, searching this area around Slaughterhouse Road and the Buninyong Mount Mercer Road, that leading them to the dam behind me. They brought in an excavator as well to clear scrubland in what was quite a major search effort. It's unclear exactly what information led them here, but of course they made this major breakthrough, finding this phone that they believe could be Miss Murphy's. It had a phone case. It appeared to have cards in it, could be ID or credit cards. It's unclear at this stage. We of course saw some celebration from the officers searching when they made this discovery. It's one of the first major breakthroughs that we've seen in this case since the arrest of Patrick Oren Stevenson 2 months ago now. And of course, police have just had so little to go off over that time in what has been a search that has really gripped the entire town of Ballarat and the country. Miss Murphy going missing from her home in Ballarat East on February 4. And then a major search effort across vast tracts of bushland and farmland near her home, and then further afield, right across to Buninyong and Enfield, turning up seemingly no leads over the past 4 months until now. What we hope is a discovery that could lead to the discovery of Miss Murphy's body.
What's expected with the search today?
We understand that police have finished searching this specific area. There were divers in the dam until last light yesterday evening. It's unclear that they turned up any more personal effects of Ms Murphy. There's that forensic testing now underway that could take some time to double check that it is Ms Murphy's phone, and then to see if there is any information that could be gleaned from it. So at this stage, it's unclear exactly where police will be searching next, but hopefully there are some leads uncovered here.
Let's hope so. Nicholas Hines in Ballarat, thank you.
A 5-year-old child has died in Adelaide's western suburbs, sparking a police investigation. Reporter Bethany Alderson joins us now. Bethany, good morning to you. What can you tell us about this?
Well, Lisa, emergency services were called to a home here at Ballarat Avenue in Seaton just before 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon with reports that a child was unresponsive, and that child was found to be a 5-year-old girl. Now, initially she was treated at the scene by paramedics before being taken to hospital where she later died. Major Crime are assisting detectives with the investigation, and there was a heavy police presence here yesterday which remained at the scene well into the night. SA Police aren't saying whether anyone is in custody or whether anyone is assisting with their investigation, but the girl's death will now be the subject of a coronial investigation.
All right, Bethany, thank you.
The Australian Border Force seized 1.7 billion illegally imported cigarettes last year amid a huge increase in demand for black market tobacco. Criminal syndicates are importing cigarettes illegally from Asia and the Middle East and selling them tax-free through retailers in Australia. It's estimated around 1 in 4 tobacco products consumed in Australia is now purchased through the black market. Over to you, Bridge.
Thanks, Michael. Police in the Northern Territory are urging people to take precautions when travelling in remote areas as the search for a man missing on the Larapinta trail continues. 63-year-old Alistair Thompson set off alone on the trail near Alice Springs just over 2 weeks ago. He hasn't made contact with family since Tuesday last week. However, police say they've had credible reports he's been seen and spoken to since then. He's described as an experienced hiker and had adequate food and water. The Home Affairs Department has confirmed it's working with Ticketmaster amid reports the details of 560 million customers have been leaked in a global data breach. Hacker group Shiny Hunters claims to have names, contact details and the last 4 digits of credit card numbers and is selling it for $750,000. It comes as the US Justice Department targets Ticketmaster's owner, Live Nation, for what it calls an illegal live event monopoly. Scientists believe Macquarie Island is returning to its former glory 10 years after the world's most ambitious pest eradication program. The Australian and Tasmanian governments used a combination of calicivirus, baiting and hunting dogs to remove more than 100,000 rabbits and rodents. According to biologists, native fauna and flora is now flourishing on the southern island ocean. And veteran radio broadcaster Bob Rogers has died at age 97. He worked at radio stations all over the country and presented Australia's first top 40 program in a career spanning more than 7 decades. In 1964, he toured Australia with the Beatles, which led to him being given the title the Fifth Beatle.
He was one of the best. Rest in peace, Bob. Let's take a quick look at global markets. The futures are down after a sizable fall on Wall Street. The Aussie dollar just over 66 US cents. Both oil and gold down in value too.
And a couple in the Pilbara have been joined by an unlikely companion on a road trip after answering a Facebook call for assistance. A small green turtle found in the waters near Port Hedland needed treatment in Broome. But with no flights available, the local vet turned to the community for help. Emily Pledger and Callum Kirkpatrick volunteered to make the 600-kilometre journey with the turtle, which they nicknamed Squirt, saying it made a good travel companion, even if it didn't have much to say.